The time is near, and with about a week's worth of time before the release date, I wanted to analyze everything we know about Cronos the New Dawn. Now this won't include any gameplay because I have no intentions of spoiling the fun for myself or anybody, and this video will mainly focus on the story itself. So let's venture into the unknown. For starters, I want to go over the change and the disease. The story takes place in Nowa Huta, a city in Poland. In the 80s, an event transpired called the Change, in which the world as we knew fell, and with the change came the disease. We don't know much about either of those things, but we do know the monsters are called orphans. An important thing to point out is when the devs were asked whether the world had fallen or just Poland, they refused to answer. This brings many possibilities of what could have caused this cataclysm. With the lack of information, we can only speculate. From what I've seen, the change could have either been caused by humans, which I will touch on that later, aliens, or something similar to like the mist where a portal to another world was opened. The devs did state Nowa Huta was important to the story rather than just a random location. We also know the factory was ground zero for whatever happened. But what was the change, and what incarnation are these orphans? The change was obviously the event that changed the world, or that section, but whatever the case may be, it didn't seem to end humanity. However, with the knowledge we have, whatever happened has opened these time rifts that our protagonist will be after. And for the orphans, we know little to what they are, but we know a lot about them. There will be multiple different variants, each possessing unique abilities. Some can spit, while others wait for you to fall into their trap. They seem to be more than mindless creatures and are coordinated, potentially having a goal or maybe for the hive. We know these creatures either create hives, or similar to Dead Space where hives are created through biomass. Whatever the case, the orphans seem to fight with a hive mindset. Even after killing them, others still possess the ability to merge those corpses into them, making them stronger. We also know of bosses, which are probably beefed up mutations of the orphans. The second part is possibly the most interesting, the collective. We know they are responsible for the travelers, but just who the hell are they? From what we know so far, they have somehow created technology capable of extracting the souls of others, and for what? What purpose do they serve, and what is their goal? With the trailers, we know others have gone back to the past but have died, while others remain there helping you like the Warden. And what caused the Warden to lose his arm? Also, everything we've seen from him entails he is either a traitor or is gonna completely change the game. Also, what is it with those cats? Where are the dogs or hamsters? And why did the devs mention aliens? Is this a reason for the world being as distorted as it is? Or was it the cats? The collective superficial goal seemed to be to retrieve these important humans by stealing their essence, but then want the time rifts. If anything, they give similar vibes to the church from Bloodborne. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised at all if the collective turned out to be the bad guys. Or maybe I'm wrong, and they're just the remaining survivors of humanity attempting to save the world. And if the collective have discovered time travel, why not go back in time before the change and stop it from happening? With a game near in sight, these questions will hopefully be answered. Regardless of what the story may be, the gameplay seems fun. The horror element plus the unknown will make Cronos the New Dawn an unforgettable experience. I just wonder if by the end we'll learn if the orphans, the collective, the Warden, or the cats are innocent or guilty. Or maybe there's something else bigger at play. If you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, or don't, as long as you enjoyed the video.